Hey crafters, it's Lisa here with Fun Stuff Crafts. So glad you could join me for another Inspiration Friday. So I decided to go outside to do our intro because it is absolutely beautiful in the Pacific Northwest today. It is the sun is out, the sky is blue, and I just wanted to spend some time on my patio. And today's project kind of goes with something I can use on my patio. So today we are going to be making koozies. And these are so cute and so easy. And I am going to show you how simple to make it. I've got all of the supplies tagged down below. And we are going to get our Cricut moving and we are going to make these. Now, if you guys are new to my channel and this is the first time you stopped by, thanks so much for stopping by. And click on the subscribe button below. I'd love for you to join us. I try to put together an Inspiration Friday project every Friday, and my goal is to inspire people to want to create. So go ahead and click on that subscribe button, click on the bell, and YouTube will alert you each time I have a new video to upload. And give me a second to get my camera angle changed. I'm going to go into my craft room and we're going to start making these cute koozies. Okay, crafters, let's get going on this fun project. I don't know about you, but I am so looking forward to summertime, and these little koozies are the cutest thing to make. Now, these make great presents for people. I've seen lots of people do them for bridal showers or bachelorette parties, all different types of things you can do. We have a whole bunch in our camper. I just thought this was a really cute saying with everything that's going on as of late. And so I made some of these for my kids, actually put them in their Easter basket, and we had lots of comments on them. So I thought I'd put together a really quick tutorial on how I made these koozies. Now, let's start out with the supplies. Of course, you're going to need an Easy Press. So this is my Easy Press 1 that I'll be using. And then I have a design. And I am going to share this design with you guys if you're interested, or you can just create to your heart's content what you guys want to put on. So you're going to need a design. You definitely are going to need a koozie. Now, I picked up these koozies at Amazon, and I'll put a link down below so you guys know exactly where I got those. The other thing you're going to need is, I like to use a Teflon sheet, or you could use butcher paper, or you could just use a piece of material. But I really like to use it anytime I'm doing anything with polyester, and that's what these are made of. Of course, I'm going to need my Easy Press mat. And so what I wanted to do first is just go ahead, and I've already weeded one of the designs. And so that's going to be the front part. But the second one, I just thought we would go through together. You guys all know how much I love my pin that I got from 651 Vinyl. So we're just going to go ahead and weed this one. Now, I will caution you guys, whenever you're dealing with fonts that are very skinny, like this one is, go slow as you're weeding. You could see my eye there didn't want to come up, and so I just like to go really slow when I'm weeding. Now, I'm also going to put together a tutorial. I also found some blanks, koozie blanks, that I can use with the infusible ink. So I'll put a link to that video that I'm putting together so you guys can see that one also, if you guys have got infusible ink. And I'll put the link to my supplier there also. But this really weeds pretty easy. I'm just having to be very careful because one of my letters does not want to come out. And a lot of that, you guys, is just to do with the smaller fonts. Give me a second here. My eyeballs aren't working. Maybe I'm trying to pick up the wrong letter there. There we go. Sometimes if you weed from the opposite side, it works really well. Okay, so easy as that. I'm just going to use my pen, and I'm going to remove the insides of those letters. Now, remember, whenever you're using iron-on, you always want to cut this on the reverse side, which is what I did, or with the mirror image. So I always like to look at my design before I get ready to press it and make sure I have not forgot to take anything out. Now I can see my eye is being ornery, going a little sideways there. So sometimes you have to play with them. Just get it set in there just right. Okay? So we're ready to go now. This is a super easy project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my design off to the side. I'm going to bring in my mat. I've got my koozie all ready to go. So I'm going to actually be pressing on one side, and then I'm going to be pressing on the other side. Okay, so all we're going to do is we are going to center up our design. I'm sorry, you guys, my letters have decided to just do a little bit of movement, so let me just get these straightened out. Okay. The other thing we want to do is we want to make sure we've got our heat press heated up. Now I use I've got the app saved on my phone. I've also got it on my computer. And so what I did is I went in, and I'm not sure if you guys can see this with the glare or not. So I'm using my Easy Press. I'm using glitter iron-on. I'm using polyester, and I'm using a mat. And when I hit apply, it's going to tell me I need to be at 330 degrees for 30 seconds at light pressure. Okay. So what it wants me to do is it wants me to preheat the polyester for 5 seconds. So whenever I preheat polyester, and this is just my preference, I always use my little Teflon sheet here. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of count to 5. Okay, got it nice and heated. You could definitely take a lint roller to that like we do with our, whenever we're using the infusible ink. But in this case, I got it nice and clean. I'm just going to place that guy right on there, put my Teflon on, and hit go. This is going to go for 30 seconds, and then we're going to pull this off. So you guys can see, if you were to cut out quite a few designs, you could easily do a production line and make 10 of these. For your next, camping adventure, when you're going with some friends, or maybe you've got an upcoming shower, a bridal shower, and you want to make some. These are just so fun and quick and easy to do. For the weddings, I've seen lots of people put the bride and groom's name on them, and then they have put the date on. So you're going to see how beautiful that peels right off. Okay, so now I'm going to do the other side. Now normally you would seal in and press upside down again, but I'm just going to go ahead and do that all together. So I'm really cementing in that that vinyl. I'm going to go ahead and do 30 seconds again, and you guys are going to see how quick and easy this project was. So if you guys do make some of these, I'd love to see what you guys put on your koozies. Please make sure you tag me. And don't forget to join our Facebook group that is great. And there we go. So we're going to go ahead and remove that. I'm going to take this off. And you guys, there we have it. You have got just made a koozie. How cute is that? Now I used a sparkle vinyl on this one. On this one I did not. So you can use either or. So tag me if you guys make these. I think they're lots of fun to do. And I'll also put a link below on the ones that I did with the infusible ink.